Haushai, Brakate Hao, Brakate Haushai, Brakate Hao, Brakate Haushai. I start off, I mean, I already started off, but I'd like to continue by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Baharacha, Quadash, which means all praises to Yahweh in the name of his son. Well, I didn't say the word son, but we all know his son is Yahushai. And then I said in the Holy Spirit. So this is Job 12 and 20. He deprives the trusted ones of speech and takes away the discernment of the elders. And I'm just getting into this word because I've been reflecting on camp yesterday, and I'm still getting over my illness. But there was a lot of traffic. There was a big day for us. I mean, we're just a 2-man camp, but I think there was 3 sincere questions and 2 sincere conversations that lasted quite a while, and one or 2 demons that came up. One of them disrupted. And I want to just get into this thing called this discernment and clairvoyance. Now, for me, it's the word that I'm trying to understand, because with my martial arts training, you know, you can look at somebody and tell where they're going, but with the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you could look at someone and say, damn, that fool has a motherfucking demon on him. And that's what was going on. And also you can say, man, that brother's sincere. So I just want to get into these holy scriptures, and let's get into the meaning of these words, because these words are important. Alright, so let's see. I don't even want to use that one. Let's just cut this word back and then look for this one. Discernment, it's a noun, the ability to judge well, an astonishing lack of discernment. Judgment, and oh, there's the word judgment. You can't judge me. How many times have we heard that? Taste, discrimination, ooh. Refinement, cultivation, sophistication, enlightenment, sensitivity, subtlety, more. And then didn't Jacob get the blessing through subtlety? Now we're going to look at the word clairvoyance. I don't even know how to spell that motherfucking word. Oh, there it is. It's also a noun, the supposed faculty of perceiving things or events in the future or beyond normal sensory capacity. Normal sensory capacity. So in other words, it's spiritual. Which, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And each brother has his own special, you know, way of seeing things. Alright, I'm from the tribe of Issachar. So when I used to train in martial arts, I could slow down time in my head, making me move just a little bit faster than my opponent, even though we were both moving fast as fuck. Now I remember that, but that was before I came in the truth. And that stuff is called muscle memory. That was you know, that's how it was engineered by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And the key to unlocking that is the truth, and then you get these powers. You get, like it says right here. Let's go to Proverbs 2 and 3. If you cry out for discernment and lift up your voice for understanding, if you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures. Man, let's go up higher, man. Let's go start at the beginning, because those are all beautiful things. So this Proverbs 2 and 1. My son, if you receive my words, that means if you accept the truth, and there are a couple of brothers where just this. But the thing is, man, it seems like the Spirit's just sending. Well, I understand why he's sending them, but people that are down on their luck, man, like, man, damn, dude. And I guess if it feels like well, like Spider-Man said, like Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility. My son, if you receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, because you can receive the words and do wicked things with them, like Nate. Look at Nate, and pretty much IUIC, IUCPK. Pretty much GMS and everybody that teaches, or what GMS teaches, like our camp. Those are because we treasure those commandments. We try to keep them, and we're in wretched bodies because we're spirits with bodies. But that's my treasure. And just like a martial art, if you take that shit seriously, if you take all your training seriously, then it becomes a treasure. Then you're gonna stand above everybody else, and it'll show. Because you don't have to just fight and fight and fight. You could be a martial artist and take that discipline and be a lawyer, a doctor, play golf, be in an orchestra, sing. You could take that discipline in any area. So I was already inclined to discipline, and this discipline is a beautiful treasure. Proverbs 2:2, so that you incline your ear to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. So the whole reason why I'm doing this is because we were at camp, right? We were preaching and prophesying, and there was a lot of traffic. So that was a big deal for me, because those demons do attack us, and every fucking time they're like, you see, nobody goes out there, nobody goes out there. Nobody goes out there. That's what all they fucking say to me. And I know it's demons. It might come in my voice, but I know I wouldn't normally say that shit. Because that's what happens when you come into something that is a treasure. People try to disrupt. And this demon came up, and he said he was psychic, but he just made me laugh. He's a fucking clown. But he was trying to disrupt because and they all have spiritual names. And I'm not going to repeat their names, but, two brothers had, well, I might as well say, the one Gadite brother, his name was Michael Joseph. That's tight right there. And he's all spiritual too, man. And you Gadites would have such an easy time flowing into this truth. You Native Americans, such an easy time, because you're already spiritual. This is for you. And then the Judite brother, man, his name was Shadid, which means power. Man, we were talking smooth, but this demon came up and he was trying to, and he did disrupt it, but that was also for edification, because he told me, you need to practice your patience. And I said, I know I need to practice my patience, but I run out of patience with you, because I could look in his eyes, and he had his sunglasses on. He was a straight up demon. But I could tell the way they look at you, because they give you a tilted chin up, and you could tell they have Down syndrome, or there's something that's fucking wrong with them. Just the look that they give you. It's all in the eyes, man, because if you look at someone in their eyes, you don't have to stare them down. You look in there to search what they're all about, and you could tell the first, yeah, I bet you it only takes less than a second. But it's a spiritual interaction between spirits. So that fool had his glasses on, and he was being disruptive. But the case is, he said he was psychic. But come to find out, he's not. So, yes, if you cry out for discernment and lift up your voice for understanding, you will get it. Oh, this was nice. This is Philippians 1:9. And this I pray, that your love may abound still more and more in knowledge and discernment. Okay, so that's part of the truth, is getting those, and they're really weapons. They're really weapons. They're absolutely weapons, man. What the hell you mean? Alright. So this guy said he was a psychic, relating to or denoting faculties or phenomena that are apparently inexplicable by natural laws. Yeah, because it's a spiritual thing. Especially involving, these things are funny, involving telepathy or clairvoyance. Now, I already did this before, but let's do it again. I did it for my sake, and now I'm going to do it for yours. Alright. So when you look at someone's eyes, and you're in truth, you're actually using telepathy. Not in a sense like you can go into their brains and scan their files, but you can get a clear, that's what the word clairvoyance is. You can get a good discernment. It's like, oh, this guy's a clown, this guy's sincere, this guy's a Fruit Loops. It's man, it is something. I can see how Esau would be. I can't explain this. Alright, telepathy. Noun, the supposed communication of thoughts or ideas by means other than known senses, and that's basically discernment. So it ain't nothing like fucking to make it seem. And we already got clairvoyance, but let's get it again anyways. The supposed, and they say supposed because they can't understand it, supposed faculty of perceiving things or events in the future or beyond normal sensory contact. If you train in martial arts, especially longer than 5 or 10 years, 20 years, if you've been in the truth for a long time, you have these powers to, basically your pineal gland has to get clean. Look at this stuff right here, man. You have to get your brain cleaned, and you have to start with the chlorophylls, with the greens, cilantro. The fuck's the scientific name? I don't know. I just call it cilantro. See that little tiny place in your brain that's pineal gland? That's where you receive your information, spiritual information. That's the mainframe. That's the housing unit for your spirit. And then the whole reason you see this, I don't really like this image, but oh man, and then if you look at my face, there's an indentation in between my my eyebrows, and then there's one, I guess you could say he didn't want to he didn't accept the word Mexican, but he knew he was Mexica, so we settled on him being Mexica. He said, you have a third eye, your third eye is exposed. That's how you could see. And these people are clowns, man. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's like this. Alright? Philippians 1:10, that you may approve the things that are excellent, that you may be sincere and without offense till the day of Mashiach. And I can afford, I do need to be more tolerant. I think I was pretty tolerant, but for what else can I say? I am a lion, and he called me a lion. All right, so with that, it was just a informative vent. I guess you could call that informative vent. Now I can breathe better, but I've been under the weather. I still went out to camp, and it was an eventful day. Spring's coming up. Our spring year is here, And you can tell, I mean, life is coming back up. Everybody's coming out again. All right. Philippians 1 and 11. Being filled with the fruits of righteousness which are by Yahushua Mashiach, to the glory and praise of Yahweh. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.